My beloved child, I invite you to pause and listen to the gentle stirring within your heart, for I long to remind you that you are precious to me and forever surrounded by my light. I see your desires for comfort, your yearning for reassurance, and your hope for a safer tomorrow. And I want you to rest in the certainty that I will never abandon you, not even for a fleeting second. In me, you will find refuge and warmth, for my love encircles you constantly, ensuring that your path, even when hidden by shadows, will be illuminated by grace. Trust in my presence, for I am steadfast and unwavering, and I yearn to fill your spirit with hope that transcends all fears. Stand firm in your conviction that a brighter day is coming, because my hand gently upholds you even when your strength falters. My cherished one, do not allow your heart to be troubled by the chaos you see or the doubts that creep into your thoughts. For I am the calm within the storm and the shield that guards your soul against every assault. I watch over you with vigilant love, protecting you not only from dangers you recognize, but also from those you do not perceive. Whatever you face, I am the stable anchor that keeps you from drifting into despair, offering a harbor of peace in a troubled sea. Let your anxieties melt away, for my protective arms enfold you, and I will carry you when your feet grow weary. Remember with each breath you take that you are loved, treasured, and destined for greater things than you can presently imagine. My child, I beckon you into deeper fellowship with me. Open your heart in sincerity, offering me your joys, your sorrows, and everything in between, for I long to commune with you at every moment. Do not shy away from pouring out your soul in my presence, for I already behold all that you are and all that you will become, and my love for you remains unchanging. Trust that I value each whispered prayer and each quiet tear, even when the world seems too busy to notice your needs. In this holy dialogue between me and you will discover a wellspring of comfort and guidance, and I will continuously give you strength to face new challenges. I speak to you, beloved, not with harsh judgment, but with the warm embrace of a father who delights in seeing you flourish. You need not fear condemnation, for my purpose is to bring you life in abundance and nurture the beauty planted deep within your spirit. If regrets or shame weigh heavily on your heart, release them into my hands, allowing my unbounded mercy to set you free. I have not come to burden you with guilt, but to shine a light on your path, leading you into a higher realm of joy and unwavering peace. As you entrust your life into my care, you will feel your burdens gradually lifted, your steps growing lighter, and your soul finding new vigor. In this gentle assurance, I remind you that every day is a sacred gift given for your growth and transformation. You are on a journey of faith, stepping closer to a clear revelation of my love, and each moment presents an opportunity to live more fully in my grace. No matter how many times you stumble, I extend my hand to lift you up and guide you back onto the right path. In your moments of triumph, I celebrate you. In your moments of defeat, I carry you. And in every scenario, I remain your faithful companion. You need not worry about the twists and turns life may present, for I am with you, sustaining you in every circumstance, calling you forward with unyielding hope. My beloved child, you are more valuable than pearls and more cherished than any treasure on earth. I formed you with a purpose, breathed life into your being, and equipped you with gifts that set you apart. There is no other like you, for I wove your soul with infinite care and affection, ensuring that your essence shimmers like a priceless jewel. Do not diminish your self-worth by comparing yourself to others, for I delight in who you are as an individual, and the unique tapestry of your life enhances the grand design of my kingdom. Rejoice in the knowledge that you bring a smile to my face simply by being you. You are not just a collection of talents and flaws. You are a living testament of my creative power and my desire to share love. When the voices around you question your identity or your purpose, remember that I have claimed you as my own, and I rejoice every time you draw close to me. Your achievements, though wonderful, are not the only reason I cherish you. I treasure your essence beyond measure. Every laugh you release, every tear you shed, and every breath you take matters profoundly, for your life holds immeasurable worth in my eyes. Stand tall in this truth, for it is unshakable. My dear one, never think you are insignificant in the grand scope of creation. From the moment you came into being, I have spoken blessings over you, calling you to a future full of promise and beauty. You were not formed by accident. You came forth from my heart with intention and love. In the tapestry of humanity, I placed you as a luminous thread, weaving your story into a narrative much greater than you can perceive. Even if you feel overlooked or unseen by the world, know that my gaze is always upon you, noticing every detail of your journey, cherishing your every step, and eagerly awaiting the blossoming of your destiny. Take courage, precious child, in the knowledge that I celebrate who you are. I take pleasure in the gentle gestures of kindness you show to others, in the sincerity of your prayers, and in the quiet faithfulness with which you live each day. Though the world may not hand you trophies or medals for these modest acts, I see them, and they radiate more brilliance than gold in my sight. You are the delight of my heart, a beloved creation whose worth cannot be measured by human standards. Rest in the security that you are wholly, unconditionally loved, even in your moments of doubt or hesitation. I want you to remember that you carry my reflection within you, for I have stamped my image upon your heart. This heavenly imprint is what gives you the capacity to love, to create, to dream, and to hope beyond reason. So do not let any hardship or criticism eclipse the brightness of this truth. Stand on the firm foundation of your identity as my child, and let your soul shine in the knowledge that nothing can ever diminish your value. The world needs the light you bring, and I will stand with you so that your brightness never fades. My beloved, I know the agony that often grips your heart, the secret fears that steal your sleep, and the hidden tears you sometimes shed when no one else is watching. There are moments you feel misunderstood or unappreciated, and loneliness sweeps over you like a cold wind in the night. I see how you struggle with the complexities of daily life, juggling responsibilities, wondering if you are enough, and questioning where your journey will lead. Rest assured, I know you completely, and my compassion for you is boundless. I walk beside you, prepared to steady you when your legs grow weak. I also perceive the frustration you experience when you strive to do your best, yet obstacles block your way and criticisms wear down your enthusiasm. You might ask, why must I face these trials, Lord? I assure you that I am not indifferent to your frustrations, your tears, or your ache for relief. Your pain matters to me because you matter to me. The struggles you confront do not go unnoticed, nor do they exist without meaning. Even now, I am weaving purpose and redemption through every trial, though you may not see the full picture yet. Take solace in knowing that I am well acquainted with grief and hardship. When you cry out in your anguish, I do not stand far off, shaking my head in disapproval. On the contrary, I draw near with tender empathy, yearning to bring comfort and solace to your wounded spirit. You are not a burden to me, and your worries do not repel my love. In your darkest hour, I am closest to you, holding you with everlasting arms. Trust that your cries reach my heart, and my care for you transcends every boundary of human limitation. If you feel the weight of discouragement pressing upon your soul, realize that I do not see you as weak or unworthy. Instead, I see you as courageous, persevering through battles that test your limits. I see your quiet endurance and your resilience that emerges each time you choose to keep moving forward despite weariness. Your hurt does not define you, nor do your failures. I define you, and I call you beloved. chosen, strong in my might. Let hope spring anew within your heart, for I am here to ease your burdens and pour my grace into every broken area of your life. Now, child of my heart, do not allow despair to entangle you any longer. Do not let your troubles convince you that I have abandoned you. I am working in your life with a wisdom you cannot fully grasp. Just as a seed must be buried in dark soil to eventually grow and flourish, so too your challenges can become the fertile ground where faith blooms. Keep your eyes on me, and you will see my hand turning sorrow into joy, bitterness into hope, and trials into victory. I promise that your nights of weeping will lead to bright mornings of songs and laughter. I stand with you as your shield, beloved, blocking arrows of doubt and fear that aim to pierce your heart. When the storms of life rage, I offer my presence as the unyielding refuge that shelters you from every gust of adversity. You have no need to tremble, for I am mightier than all the world's turbulence, and I place you in the haven of my love, where no destructive force can truly overpower you. Just as a mighty fortress provides safety for those who enter its gates, so I envelop you with an impenetrable barrier, safeguarding your peace. In moments when the ground quakes beneath your feet and the future appears uncertain, recall that I remain a constant anchor in your life. My power surpasses any storm, and my faithfulness reaches beyond every wave of trouble that attempts to swallow you. I do not slumber or become weary. I am vigilant day and night, scanning your horizon with divine alertness. If you lean on me, you will discover that my protection is like an unbreakable wall, resistant to every form of malice. Do not fear your enemies, for their strength is like dust before my everlasting might. Trust that I have a strategy in motion to guard your heart, to light your way, and to bring you through each challenge stronger and wiser. You might not see these unfolding plans, for they are woven into events and encounters yet to come. But I assure you that they exist, intricately designed to provide deliverance in your hour of need. I am the same one who parted vast waters for my people in days long past, the same one who shut the mouths of lions, the same one who raised what was lost to new life. My power has not diminished, nor has my devotion to you waned. When doubt whispers that your trials are too great or that your vulnerabilities render you defenseless, remember, I am your refuge in every storm. In the deserts of discouragement, I bring forth streams of refreshing mercy. In the wilderness of confusion, I set a clear path before you. No matter how dire your situation feels, do not forget that I am your ever-present help. You can stand in the midst of chaos and remain unshaken because my arms keep you steady. My beloved, let your soul find rest in the shadow of my wings, for there you will always be safe. Do not allow fear to distort your vision or steer your decisions, for I am your guide and your everlasting protector. You can walk through the valleys of shadows with confidence, knowing that my light goes before you. Even in the presence of adversaries, I prepare a table of blessings for you, a feast of goodness that confounds those who seek your harm. Therefore, walk with sure steps, hold your head high, and keep your spirit anchored in my love, for my banner over you is victory. You will see my redemption emerge in ways that surpass human logic. And in all these things, you will know that I am the Lord who watches over you. Draw near to me, beloved, and entrust your soul to my care. I implore you to share your hopes, your struggles, your joys, and your fears with the same honesty you would bring to a dear friend. You do not need fancy phrases or elaborate rituals to capture my attention. The simple sincerity of your heart is music to my ears. Speak to me as you would speak to someone who loves you endlessly, because I do indeed love you with a devotion that transcends every barrier. Lay your burdens at my feet, confident that I not only hear but also respond with the warmth of my compassion. When you pray, do not be weighed down by the fear that your requests are trivial or mundane. Even the smallest details of your life are precious to me, and I rejoice in caring for every facet of your being. There is nothing too insignificant, nothing too routine that I would dismiss. I, who watch over the sparrows and clothe the lilies with splendor, delight in providing for your needs. Trust that I will meet you in the quiet of your spirit, whispering answers that bring clarity where confusion reigns and peace where chaos roars. Do not be disheartened if immediate answers seem elusive, for my timing operates with eternal perspective, considering a tapestry far grander than you can discern. Just as seeds take time to germinate and flourish, so my responses sometimes require patient faith. In the waiting, I shape your character and deepen your trust, ensuring that your blessings bloom at the appointed season. Persist in conversation with me, not as though we are strangers, but as loving companions journeying through life hand in hand. I promise that in due season, your prayers will bear fruit, and you will testify to the wonders of my faithfulness. Beloved child, understand that prayer is not merely a plea for help. It is also a means of nurturing intimacy with me, an ongoing dialogue that strengthens the bond between your heart and mine. In prayer, you will find safety for your worries, solace for your pain, and renewed hope for your dreams. And when you join gratitude to your prayers, your spirit will discover an even deeper dimension of joy. So do not hesitate to pour out your soul, for I welcome you always and respond with loving kindness. Therefore, come and rest in my embrace, releasing every anxiety into my loving hands. You need not strive to control every outcome or carry every burden alone. Surrender each concern to me, and let the sheer power of my presence restore your weary soul. Speak to me in every moment, for I am intimately acquainted with your thoughts, and I delight in transforming your life from the inside out. Look to the horizon, dear child, for a new dawn approaches, brimming with possibilities and renewed strength. Though the night can feel endless, though trials may linger, be assured that I am already at work, orchestrating breakthroughs that will surpass your expectations. I do not intend for you to remain mired in sorrow. I have charted a path leading you from darkness into light, from despair into exuberant hope. Take hold of my promise that a fruitful future awaits you, filled with opportunities to flourish and revelations of my unceasing grace. Trust that the challenges confronting you now are not eternal. They are but temporary seasons designed to shape your perseverance and refine your faith. Like a seed buried in the soil, enduring cold and heaviness before sprouting forth, your spirit will also find new life rising from the depths of difficulty. I have long laid out blessings on your behalf, each one timed to unfold in the perfect moment. Let your heart beat with anticipation, because what you perceive as delays may simply be the preparation phase for the bounty I intend to pour over you. My child, I have miracles in store that will leave you speechless, blessings that will stir a profound sense of awe within your soul. The road might feel rocky at times, and the desert may appear endless, but believe me when I say that your steadfast hope will not be put to shame. Already, rivers of refreshing water flow beneath your feet, ready to spring up when you need them most. I am the master of transforming barren places into lush gardens, turning ashes into beauty, and exchanging tears for songs of praise. Therefore, cling to my words as anchors of hope that hold fast through the strongest storms. Let these truths inspire courage in your daily walk. Rise in the morning expecting my mercies to be new, and lay down at night confident that I continue to watch over you with eyes that never slumber. Let your dreams and your ambitions take root in my promises, for when I decree a blessing upon you, no force on earth can revoke it. In everything you undertake, move forward in faith, trusting that my hand guides your every step. I do not lead you into failure. I guide you toward fullness of life. Therefore, hold your head high, for you are walking into seasons of restoration and divine favor. Regardless of how bleak your circumstances might appear, fix your gaze upon the certainty that I will not forsake you in your time of need. You will see transformations so profound that your heart will overflow with thanksgiving. Keep your mind set on the greatness of what I can accomplish, for as you believe, so shall it unfold. I delight in showing my glory through your life, so do not shrink back from hoping for the impossible. Look beyond the horizon, for I am there, sculpting a radiant tomorrow that beckons you forward. My love for you is an eternal flame that neither age nor circumstance can diminish, beloved child. No matter how many times the seasons change, no matter how many challenges attempt to separate us, my devotion stands firm. As surely as the sun rises each day, so my affection remains constant, shining upon you with unwavering consistency. I have loved you before you ever breathed your first breath, and I will continue to love you far beyond your final sigh. Let this truth be your resting place when the world grows cold and uncertain, for my love is your unshakable stronghold. In your triumphs I rejoice with you, clapping with heavenly delight at your success, just as a father would thrill at the achievements of his beloved child. In your pain, I walk with you through every dark corridor, whispering comforts that uphold your weary heart. Though people or circumstances may fail, my love remains an anchor that secures your soul through every tempest. You can rely on this love like a steady foundation, building your hopes and dreams with the full assurance that I will never turn away from you. I am not a fleeting shadow. I am the everlasting light that embraces you without fail. My dear one, I long for you to experience the depth of my embrace, to feel in your innermost being that you are not simply another face in the crowd. You have been uniquely crafted, tenderly chosen, and cherished above all measure. Even your flaws and frailties do not deter my devotion. Rather, they call forth my compassion as I vow to strengthen you, restore you, and guide you toward wholeness. I have seen every fault, every misstep, and yet I delight in you as if you were already perfected. Think of it. My affection is not withheld for fear that you will disappoint me. No, it flows continuously, bathing your life in mercy. Therefore, walk boldly in the security of knowing that you are incomparably loved. Do not let guilt or condemnation convince you that my heart has grown distant. I have chosen you, and my vows are eternal. I bless your endeavors. I watch over your family. I keep you from stumbling, and I surround you with songs of deliverance. My greatest desire is to see you flourish, to see you stand firm against the trials that threaten you, and to see my image shine through your life. When storms rage, cling to this enduring truth. My love for you will never fade, and nothing can snuff out its brilliance. Take courage, for I have already pronounced blessings over you, covering every aspect of your journey, from your relationships to your dreams. Receive these blessings with a heart open wide, trusting that I withhold no good thing from those who walk in my light. Let your final thought each night be the recollection of my unchanging love, a lullaby that brings rest to your soul. Then wake each morning with confidence, stepping forward in my peace and strength, for you are my beloved, chosen and cherished for eternity. Walk with resolve, dear child, stepping forward under the banner of my promise. The tribulations you face may feel daunting, but I have fashioned you with a spirit capable of withstanding every storm. In your pursuit of righteousness, you will encounter opposition, sometimes in the form of your own doubts and fears, and sometimes through the world around you. Yet I assure you that nothing can thwart the destiny I have marked out for you. Lift your eyes to the future with a heart brimming with hope, for I delight in guiding you toward green pastures and streams of refreshment. Even as you strive to remain faithful, you may stumble or face detours that feel like failures. Know this, not one of these moments is wasted. I use everything, every heartache, every error, every joy, to shape a stronger, wiser version of you. So do not be afraid to take bold steps of faith in your relationships, your work, and your personal pursuits. My hand is upon you, steering you toward open doors of possibility, orchestrating divine connections and miraculous turnarounds. The horizon is radiant with my goodness, beckoning you onward with the promise that I am making all things new. I pour out my peace into the turbulence of your mind, replacing the anxious striving with serene confidence. As you grow in your awareness of my presence, you will discover a wellspring of calm that nurtures you amidst uncertainty. My spirit within you is a counselor, a comforter, and a guide who will not lead you astray. Trust the gentle nudges that encourage you to press onward, and heed the warnings that steer you away from pitfalls. Do not cling to the illusions of safety this world offers, for true security is found only in me. When discouragement whispers that your future holds only more struggle, remember my promise. I have prepared breakthroughs, victories, and celebrations uniquely designed for you. These might not come in the manner or time frame you expect, but they will come at the moment that will yield the greatest blessing. Allow your faith to propel you beyond the limitations of your human sight, for I have vantage points higher than any mountain peak. Through it all, I strengthen you from within, shaping your character so that it reflects my glory. This process, though sometimes painful, is the refining that produces true brilliance. Therefore, cling to my unwavering love as you step into each new day. Let your soul resonate with the assurance that you are never alone. My grace sustains you. Even when you walk through the valley of uncertainties, my staff steadies your feet, and my promise illuminates your path. Keep your heart open and your spirit attentive, for I am a faithful shepherd. Wherever you go, my goodness and mercy follow, ensuring that your latter days will be marked by deeper faith, broader compassion, and a hope that transcends all storms. My precious one, as you stand on the threshold of new beginnings, I speak blessings of abundance and peace over your life. I release favor upon your endeavors, protection over your loved ones, and strength to face the unknown. Let your heart be still, and your mind assured that I walk beside you, guiding you with a wisdom that surpasses human intellect. Bask in the knowledge that the best is yet to come, because every promise I have spoken carries the guarantee of my faithfulness. I will never retract the words of life I have declared over you. With this blessing, I also offer you my unchanging assurance. My love is a fortress that can never be shaken by circumstance or time. Root your identity in the shelter of my heart, where no disappointment can tear you away from my presence. I have carved your name in the fabric of eternity, and my covenant with you stands unbreakable. Whether the path ahead is smooth or fraught with challenges, remember that my grace will see you through. I am the one who holds you when the winds howl, who calms the storms at my command, and who lifts you beyond the limits of your fears. I bid you to walk forward in my peace, confident that as you trust me, your steps become sure-footed, and your spirit grows bold. Invite me into every facet of your life, from the simplest task to the most critical decision. You will find that my counsel never fails, and my words are a lamp guiding your way through corridors of uncertainty. When fatigue sets in, call upon my name, for I supply supernatural renewal that revives weary souls. When joy overflows in times of triumph, remember to give thanks, for I am the giver of all good gifts. Above all, hold fast to the hope that your future brims with promise. Your struggles will bow before the greatness of my power. Your tears will give rise to testimonies that inspire others, bearing witness to the wonder of my intervention. I bless you in your journey, beloved child. I delight in the prospect of walking hand in hand with you, revealing my glory in every season. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and you will marvel at the wonders I will accomplish on your behalf. Now, as you carry these words in your heart, Move forward with unwavering faith. Do not fear the shadows, for my light is stronger. Do not doubt my love, for it is certain as the sunrise. Embrace the road ahead with hope, trusting that each step leads you closer to the abundant life I have fashioned for you. Remember always that you are cherished, you are guarded, and you are crowned with my compassion. Stand tall, precious one, for the finest chapters of your story are still unfolding, and I, the Lord your God, stand ready to guide you into a future radiant with my everlasting goodness.